wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Elie Smith, Abela. Lesley.
Yes.
If leaves were...
I would like to say this one more time.
Say it again, my
Please,
brother.
I want to be on screen.
Yes. Put it on the screen, do not. Yes.
They say if the leaves in the forest were money,
yeah,
women would live in the forest forever.
And you'll be attacked by girls, so.
But that's the truth.
Yes, if leaves in the forest were money, then women will live forever in the forest.
Yes.
Okay. Our food for thought today, can we have it on the screen, Donald? The food for thought today. He said was ready. If it's ready, let's have it on the screen. While waiting on the food for thought, Elie, yes, this brilliant one from Lesley.
Yeah,
it's a fallacy of composition. Because I don't think all the women are materialistic.
No, not all women.
Yeah.
It is true. Lesley has a point that it's true that women these days, especially young girls,
they call them in Cameroon panter.
Yeah.
Yes.
So most of them are inclined to money.
Yeah.
They are
materialistic,
but not all. It is not, two wrongs doesn't make a right. It is not because those ladies that perhaps Lesley may have come across are so materialistic, then he thinks that all girls are materialistic. No, but there are some.
Okay, there's some ladies will sleep in the forest.
Okay, some. That's very good. Some.
Yes, it's better that way, I think.
Yeah, but we are mindful of the fact that we have most of our girls today, even boys, but most of our girls today are very materialistic.
We have gigolos.
Yes, we have gigolos as men, but most girls today are very materialistic. Hence, most of them don't get married.
But I don't think Dalida is materialistic. Dalida,
the French musician.
No, don't mind.
No, it's a lady.
There's a lady behind the machine.
All right.
I don't think she's materialistic. We'll have to verify that again, Because, okay, we have someone on the line. Let's take this caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, what's your name, sir?
Alex calling from Puma.
Puma, that is in the littoral region. You, can you? How are you going to spend your New Year, my brother?
Well, I would like to spend it with my family. I would say I would like because I don't know yet, because I am not with my family here.
Yeah.
So I would like to go and spend it with my family. That's if I am permitted.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you a police officer?
No, I am not a police officer.
So, okay, you want to wish Happy New Year to some few friends?
Yes, I want to wish Happy New Year to my best friend, Besem Ashu Arvin.
Yeah.
To his brother, Solomon. I want to wish Happy New Year to my mom, Miss Magringwa.
Yeah.
To my dad, Mr. Ngwa. To my brother, Pascal. My brother, Franklin. My sister, Faustina. And to all the other members of my family.
Thank you so very much, my brother.
Okay, thank you too.
You're welcome. Apparently, we don't have our food for thought today. Is it ready? Let's have it on the screen. Our food for thought today. On the screen, so that we should comment with Mr. Elie Smith. Not everyone is going to love you. Most people don't even love themselves.
Sure, it's true. No, it is true. Let me say something. It's true. For example, when you look at the way some people react toward others, because if you love yourself, you will love and respect others.
Yes.
The fact
you
that
pay them 2 months salary before time.
Yes.
Before no, we're not talking about that. No, enter. Piman Cafe is coming.
All right. Because I wanted to talk about it from salaries because most African directors of companies are inhumane because you cannot have people who are working for you, you don't pay them, and you are what you are because of those little hands who are working for you. And I think we have to say it courageously that you cannot, for example, during Christmas Day, you spend Christmas with your family, and those people working for you don't have any penny in their pocket to spend Christmas with their own families. And it is characteristic of most African people. Most black people are inhumane. And I think what you said, it is absolutely correct. If it means those people don't love themselves, because if they did love themselves, they will also love the workers, the staff that work for them.
Let's have it again on the screen. Yeah, the food for thought, again on the screen. Not everyone is going to love you.
Yes.
Most people don't even love themselves. Okay, that was it. Lesley, your reaction?
Yes, there is something I will say about this.
Yeah.
I saw it on Facebook the other day. I'm 97% sure that you don't like me, but I'm 100% sure that I don't care.
Yeah.
So if you love me, I don't care.
Yes.
If
If you don't love me,
if you don't love me, I don't care.
Yeah.
But the point is, love should begin with you. You should love yourself before loving others. Because as a matter of fact, there are some people who don't actually love themselves. So you don't expect them to love the nation.
They're everywhere.
Or love any other, any other
Those who
person.
don't even love themselves, they siphon monies and then they go and keep in banks in Europe. At the end of the day, their accounts are blocked. And they don't have access to this money.
Sure.
So they don't even love themselves. So, Elie, we'll talk economy today with you. We're going to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We began yesterday. And we're talking yesterday about the deadline declared by Mr. Buhari on ending the Boko Haram insurgency. You dwell on it, and then you were like very positive with the way the guys managing things out there. But I was like complaining to you because the other day I discovered that Nigerians were complaining of lack of fuel. The rush to the filling stations, and there was I don't know, it was terrible, and they were really complaining. Some were even saying that why on earth should the president be the minister of petrol and he's head of state, and they will still have this problem. He promised a lot of things to Nigerians. I don't know, it might be he's going to realize all those stuff. So the first question is to know what the current state of economy in Nigeria is.
Yeah, the current state of Nigerian economy is mixed. It's not a good one because Nigeria's economy is preponderantly dependent on the export of fuel, that is petrol. And now that we have the price of petrol that has dropped to a record low, we have, I think as at yesterday night, the price has fallen under $37 or $38 a barrel, which is very dangerous for Nigeria. It has sent out a mixed feeling. I think Nigeria is almost on the brink of economic recession.
Yeah.
And
terrible, right?
Terrible. Well,
first economy, African economy.
Yes. Well, now, to the discharge of Nigeria, she's not the only victim of this economic recession, because most commodity-based countries, especially oil-producing countries, are facing the same problem. For example, you have a country like Angola. There are some people in the civil service who have been for 9 months without salaries.
My goodness.
Yes. If you go to the Republic of Congo, you have pension, those who are on retirement have been for 2 months without salaries. And if you go to Algeria, there is a problem. But now when we are talking about Nigeria, is because Nigeria has
mastodon.
They are the mastodon. They are the first economy on the continent, 22nd largest in the whole world. And I think it is a call for concern why Nigeria's economy is so today.
Okay. Can our televiewers know more about the economic policy of Mr. Buhari?
Now, Mr. Buhari might be a very good candidate for democracy. That is, he is inspiring everybody.
For security, democracy.
Yes. For example, Cameroonians really like Buhari because Cameroonians are also expecting that one day Paul Biya can lose the election as he lost in 1992 but stayed in power. Think that if Paul Biya loses the elections in 2017 or 2018, he will concede defeat. Good. But Buhari is not good for the economy because his economic policies are uninspiring.
Sanction MTN Nigeria $5.5 billion.
Yes, good and bad. The good thing is that he wanted to show MTN and other multinationals and other companies based in Nigeria that Nigeria is a serious country. But on the other hand, the problem is that
you deter
investors. You scare people. People are afraid because they think that if they come and invest in your country tomorrow or with just 1 or 2 mistakes, you might have a problem. That was not very good. Another thing is that he has what I call a kind of uninspiring economic policies because he is trying to do everything he can to avert the free fall of the Nigerian naira, because the Nigerian naira is in a free fall simply because the economy is not healthy. And what he's doing presently is that he's trying to deplete the reserve of Nigeria to prop up the Nigerian currency. It is working, but it's not going to succeed at the long run. Secondly, he is now trying to restrict the use of foreign currency, precisely the US dollars. And what has happened is that Nigeria was among the JP Morgan 100 index companies. They have been kicked out of it, which was about a fund for about 200 billion US dollars that Nigeria is no longer in need. It is not inspiring at all. And then he has also done one thing which is strange, that is going to borrow to kickstart the Nigerian economy. Perhaps he's correct, but now when you don't have money and you borrow again, and there is an adage in English that he who goes borrowing goes sorrowing. So if he borrows now, he wants to launch a kind of major infrastructural construction in Nigeria, about 31 billion US dollars. Where is he going to get that amount of money? He said he's going to borrow from Nigerian banks and then out of Nigeria. But one thing we should understand about Nigeria, about Buhari, is that he has a kind of nationalistic economic policies which scare
likes of Hugo Chavez.
Likes of Hugo Chavez. But the only difference with him is that Nigeria has solid democratic institutions better than that of Venezuela, because Hugo Chavez has destroyed the basic tenet of democracy in Venezuela. God is great. This time around, the opposition has taken over parliament. I think Venezuela is going to come back. But to cut a long story short, the economic policies in place by Buhari is inspiring, and it is scaring away investors. It is true that he wants to diversify the economy, but he's diversifying it based on what Obasanjo, Yaradua, and also the predecessor, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan did. So in short is that economic-wise, he's uninspiring, even though he has a very good minister of finance, a young lady, she's just 47 years old, Kemi Adiosun. She was a minister of finance of Ogun State. I think the successes that she had in Ogun State, which is a state with 5 million Nigerians, can also perhaps might be used at the federal level of a country with 170 million.
Yeah, 170, going to 200 million.
Going almost to 200 million. 200 million.
Thank you so very much, Elie Smith. We take the appointment for tomorrow.
Yes, but there's one thing I wanted to say something. Yeah. People are complaining about why Nigeria's president is a minister of oil minister. Well, I think he's oil.
Why is head of state and minister of oil?
The reason is that to his discharge is that the Nigerian oil sector has been fraught with a lot of corruption, and he knows that very well, and he wants to turn it around. And the other thing is that as far as why you have the queues of oil in Nigeria, is because the Nigerian refining capacity is operating below capacity. They have to rely on imported fuel. Most often the fuel imported in Nigeria comes from Ivory Coast, and also from the Cameroon National Refining Corporation, Sonora. So what they want to do now is try to turn around the 4 Nigerian oil refineries so that they can be able to supply the internal consumption of fuel in Nigeria. But will it succeed? Let's give time and see what is going to happen.
Okay, now we're going to watch a video on this program because we'll be talking. So I want us to go and watch a beautiful video.
Yes,
very beautiful.
That's very good.
Let me see if we have a text message here. Lesley.
Yes.
You have something to say concerning Nigeria and petrol?
Well, I believe that if President Buhari has decided to be the Minister of Oil, like Elie said, is because he wants to put some order in that sector, because, you know, the oil sector in Nigeria actually brings in a lot of revenue into that country. And I believe that if Mr. President is in control of that ministry, then many things are going to change. Let's hope so.
I hope so too, Lesley. I want to say, Abela, to you people, say Happy New Year to my wife, Tata Clarice in Kribi, to my brother in Yaoundé, Mr. Mfunyi Mabu, and his wife, to my friend in Tiko, Tata Paul, and you in the studio. I watch your program every morning. I will go to before going to church. And he's saying that he's going to go to the nightclub on the 31st and the 1st. God bless you people. Fontamfu Ibrahim from Kribi. Another text message. I am called Agnes Dindo. I like to I like to prepare my new year with one of you there at Canal de English. Agnes, come now. You want to try me? It's got the run. If you know me, you want come. I'm ready for you, my sister. Very, very ready. Welcome. Good morning to you all in the studio and Happy New Year. I'm called Sama Eric. I'm preparing for the new year as usual, but there are some few things that I'm very willing to adjust in the new year that didn't work out this year. Please, I wish to say Happy New Year to some few persons. Happy New Year to Mr. Wanso Enes, Mr. Mbantapa Oliver, Mr. Kintang Martin, to all the students in Atlanta Comprehensive Bilingual High School, Bonabere, Douala, and also to the entire Ntansi family. Thanks so much for this opportunity. God bless you all in the studio. Music now. J. Martin is a beat maker. The successes of the group P Square came because of the handiwork of Mr. J. Martins, and they did a song, No Easy. Yes.
Really? That
yes.
I didn't know.
It's a great beat maker, J. Martins.
Really?
Yeah, and he's good in collaboration. If he does a song alone, he will not only go viral. So
all right.
this time around, he went to Congo, met Kofi Olomide, who was in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire on the 26th, and something really happened during this show of Abidjan by Night at the Palais de Culture in Abidjan. Kofi went on stage, sang 40 minutes, and then saw the cameras, told the organizer, Mr. Draman Ouattara, not the president, told Mr. Draman Ouattara, in our country, you're not supposed to film this event. If you're doing it, then you give me 12 million. Draman Ouattara told him, no, Mr. Kofi Olomide, the cameras are there for the screen, internal filming. Kofi said, you can't play me, you want to play me a fast one? Yeah. No, you will not play me that fast one. And stopped the concert, went off. The people were very wild. Fortunately enough, the forces of law and other arranged everything, but Kofi gave a press conference and said he's going to carry Draman to court. Draman is saying that he's going to carry, Draman Ouattara is saying he's going to carry Kofi Olomide to court. A lot of brouhaha, and Kofi said,